Okay, we on the road to WrestleMania, and WrestleMania 30 is lacking star power. Um, we got Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker, and we got Batista versus Randy Orton. Now, for me, I know we talking about part timers coming back to the company, so if part timers gonna come back, so be it. You know what I would have loved to see at WrestleMania 30 this year. Some people might have their own opinions. That's cool. I would have loved to see Dwayne The Rock Johnson versus Batista in New Orleans. Now, that would have sold WrestleMania for me. I would have been excited about WrestleMania if The Rock would have committed to WrestleMania. You can say what you want to say about Dwayne The Rock Johnson, him turning on the fans, or the fans not like him. The Rock put WrestleMania of the past three WrestleManias on the map, and Batista, he's lacking something. I don't want to see the Orton match. And I heard Batista say he was better than The Rock 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. This would have been the perfect match for me. I don't know what nobody else think, but I would love to see these two interact in some kind of way. Even if Batista is the mean aggressive heel, and he's talking about The Rock and how The Rock is phony, and he's better than The Rock. Okay, he'll be like, I am better than The Rock. The Rock can't measure up to me. You know how Batista be getting all aggressive and talking as a heel, and just have The Rock come out there and just bash Batista. This would be the perfect WrestleMania match. But Batista, he kind of slow in the ring. I think The Rock is more quicker, and even though he wrestled Cena, The Rock still had it though. And I think if this was the main event at WrestleMania, I'll be excited for it. You know, I always wanted to see The Rock and Dave Bautista have a match. They had some interaction back in 2004, but they never had the match that one-on-one confrontation. You know, and I think that this match will be electrifying. You know, um, I miss The Rock. You know, because Rock helped WrestleMania the last 3 years. You know, and can't nobody be like the Brahma Bull. Can't nobody be like the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. You know, even if he came back for three WrestleManias, those WrestleManias had buy rates, and Vince McMahon is going to suffer um this WrestleMania without The Rock, because The Rock did that for WrestleMania 27, 28, and 29, but for them using The Rock, them um three WrestleManias for ratings, it's gonna come back to bite them with WrestleMania 30. There's no star match at WrestleMania 30. You know, there's no attraction. And much as people hating on Dave, I don't like the fact that they hating on Dave. But I would tell you this: I would love to see this WrestleMania match. This is what would have got me hyped for WrestleMania: The Rock versus the Animal Dave Batista, the big heel Batista, the animal being unleashed. You know what I'm saying? It would have been great. I don't know how they would have came across on screen. I can see Batista and The Rock, like Batista standing in the ring, cutting that promo, and then The Rock just comes down and just stirs Batista down, biting on his skinny jeans, talking about The Rock and the WWE universe, and Batista just bashing the WWE universe. The WWE should at least, I know, The Rock on his movie schedule. We probably won't never see The Rock. We probably won't never see him come back for what happened with Cena, how he put Cena over. But in order to give Batista credibility, I think this would have been the perfect match for Dave Batista. I do, man. And him with him coming back at WrestleMania, and don't make it for the WWE title. You could have put Bryan in the main event. Had Rock committed. I would have loved to see Rock and Brock Lesnar too. That would have been a rematch of SummerSlam 2002. I don't want to see Rock and Cena again. I don't want to see Batista and Cena again. I always wanted to see this match. I don't know if it's ever gonna happen, But it seemed like Dwayne and Dave Batista is not in the same place at the same time. Because look, Batista came back. Well, Dwayne came back about a few years ago, and Batista was gone. And I was like, man, I wish Batista was her while Dwayne was her. So Batista comes back, and there is no Rock. You know what I'm saying? I always want to see the confrontation. I'm messing up on my words. Forgive me for that, but I always want to see The Rock and Dave Batista go at it. Um, this WrestleMania match really made me happy. I'm not happy about WrestleMania 30 because The Rock sold me on 29 because he was facing. I didn't want to see John Cena in him, but at least the Brahma Bull was there. You had The Rock presence there, even if he was made to put over Cena. But instead of Randy Orton, Batista needs incredible opponent. He needs a different type of opponent instead of Randy Orton. You know, and this is one match that nobody ever even thought about. You know, that I would love to see at New Orleans on April 6th. But Dwayne's schedule is Dwayne the Rock Johnson. His schedule is full. I understand it. I understand he can't commit to WrestleMania this year. He probably don't want to come back anyway because of what happened last year at 29. And I just sometimes I gotta realize to myself that The Rock, his time is over. Sometimes I have to get that to my brain because I'm such a big fan of the Rock. I always have been, always will be. I was very excited when he came back a few years ago. I was excited when Dave Batista came back. These two it's my guys. These are my wrestlers right here. And I always wanted to see them have some kind of match on the grandest stage of them all. As far as Batista goes, I think he got a ring rust. I don't hate Dave. You know, the fans just hating on him. Because they want Daniel Bryan in the main event. Dave Batista did a lot for the WWE, and they want Dave Hero in the main event. Like Batista said, deal with it. I'm here to win titles. I'm here to make money. I'm here to win championships, and I don't care about anybody in this audience booing me. That's what Batista stands for. And I would like to see Rock come in and add what he do to Batista and his heel tactics. Come on, it'll be magic. I don't know how other people will feel about it, but I think it'll be better than Randy Orton and Batista. That's for sure. I think if this match would have took place at WrestleMania, it would have kind of got people more excited about WrestleMania, than what they is because WrestleMania 30 is gonna absolutely suck. We got Daniel Bryan, Triple H, Randy Orton, and Batista, The Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar, John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. I think the WrestleMania card is garbage. There's not no special attraction for WrestleMania, and in WrestleMania 30 is missing that key ingredients. You know what I'm saying? But I would have loved to see this match in once in my life. Dwayne the Rock Johnson, the Animal Batista, WrestleMania. Oh man, it would have been nice to see this, but just a dream match that I threw out there. Um, Peace, y'all, and enjoy WrestleMania 30 if y'all watch it. So, peace out.